Okay guys, quick demo video here. I'm going to set up a campaign in less than 3 minutes. Now, adding accounts is very simple. Facebook is the only one where you have to go into the developers sort of Facebook app area and create an app, or you can connect via an Instagram account. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you an example of the Twitter one in here. You can click to add an account and authorize the app. And that is done. That account is now added and it comes back over here. You can do the same with Instagram. Facebook, as I mentioned, is a little bit more work. It's just a couple of minutes work. We have step-by-step instructions on how to do it both ways for Facebook. Okay, so in the autoresponders, I'll come over here and you can see I've already added my autoresponder, but if I wanted to, I could just come in here, type in main autoresponder. Okay, and I can click an autoresponder account in here. Say for example, choose Aweber, add an autoresponder, and it's going to add that in there for me. Now what I need to do is authorize it. It will take me to the page where I give that authorization and I connect that particular account. Okay, so I can click allow the access. Oops, I got an error there. Usually you can click allow the access. It's probably because I've already supplied the credentials previously, and so I can't do that right now. So I'm just going to come back over because I've already added that account. Okay, now the actions, what I want to do is create a call to action for the content that I want to share. So before I create the call to action, then basically I need to know what sites I'm going to share with. So say for example, I want to do a call to action on a growth hacking blog for Social Traffic Jacker, because this is a growth hacking tool. Okay, you got automated list building, etc. So what I did is a search in Google for the top growth hacking blogs for 2017, and we come to this list here. So I can see this guy Noah Kagan is a very, very popular guy. He's a very, very successful marketer as well. This guy really does know how to drive traffic. So I can come over to his blog and I can come and look to see how often he's posting. I want to come and see his archives to see how often he's posting for a couple of reasons. And you can see in here, in May 2017, he has posted 5 times, April 6 times, or 5 times again. So on average, 5 posts per month. Now with this, that means I'm going to get 5 times my offers out in front of people whenever Noah makes a new blog post. But what we can do here is we can combine a couple of different sites and mash the RSS feeds together so that you get maybe 10 or maximum say 20 per month that you're getting shared. So I'll show you how to do it inside the members area, but for now what I want to do is just come back over to his main site over here where I've got okdork.com/blog. Now because this is a WordPress site, I know that all we need to do is type in the word feed/feed at the end, and this should give me the RSS feed here that I can use for my campaigns, so that whenever Noah makes a new blog post, then what I can do is I can share that content with my calls to action on it. Okay, so I'm going to create a quick call to action for this, and I'm going to call this one Noah 2 because I've already got one. Oh, let me call it Noah 3 then. I've already got 2. I'm going to choose opt-in form here, and here you can see I've got choice of CTA 1 and CTA 2. That's because I've got the full version, guys. You can do 1 CTA. In some of the upsells you get an option to choose to post a second CTA, and all the CTAs we can rotate 4 different offers within each CTA. So I'm going to click on create a CTA, which is your call to action. Okay, and I can choose to, let me just come back actually, click on add a new action. I'll need to call this one Noah 4 now. Okay, we can choose in here the type we want to use. Opt-in form, a video with a CTA link, an image which can be banner ads. We can put in other stuff as well, which is in the upsells, the content lockers, etc. Some breaking news templates, etc. in there as well. I'm going to choose the opt-in form and I'm going to choose CTA 1. So click on the CTA, create the CTA. Okay, now what I want to do is a full page overlay, because I know this converts very, very well. I've had these converting up to 29%. This takes over the full screen when people arrive on a website, or you can trigger it to happen after a few seconds, or on exit intent, for example, if you want to. So I'm going to click and select here the element, and I'll put in here the heading, and I'm going to put in here something like discover the tool the pros use for growth hacking 2017, for example, okay? I'll just tidy up the typos and the capitalized letters in here, and we are good to go. So that's very, very simple to do. We have basically got everything right there. I'm going to keep the colors the same just for the purpose of demonstration, but you can go and change your background colors, etc. if you want to. You can change it to red or whatever you want to do there, okay? Let me just try and get that color back. Okay. I'll just leave it like that. I'll just choose that, and we'll click on save. Right, okay, next we're going to click on this next button here, when to show it. So we can show it on the page load or after some time. I suggest you do it after a few seconds, let's say 8 seconds, okay? And we click on save. That gives them time to get engaged with that particular content, so that when that pop-up appears, then it's going to look like it's coming from this guy, Noah, and they want to give him an email address, hopefully, okay? Select the CTA type. I'm going to choose Autoresponder API. Okay, you can use at this point a custom HTML. So if you've got an autoresponder service that's not within that list of autoresponders, you can request for it to be added. If it's a popular one, we will add it. If not, you can use the custom HTML option by clicking here. You can put in your HTML form. Okay, I'm going to use the one that I've got connected. Select an autoresponder. I'm going to choose Aweber. Select a list. I'm going to choose this one here. Okay, and we've got a thank you message, and we click on save, and that is it. That will run now for that now we can connect to a campaign, so that we can let that run now forever. Okay, so let's come over to the campaign settings, and we'll create a campaign. You can see I've got one here for Noah already. I'm going to create a second one. I'm going to call this one Noah 2 this time. Okay, we've got our RSS feed link that I copied before, and I'm going to put in here, great new blog post by Noah Kagan. That's my introduction, my custom introduction in here. Let's capitalize the letter again. Start date I'm going to pick for today. Okay, just take that one off. If you put your start date for today, it's going to make a post right away. And your action name here is where you can choose. So I can choose that one that I just did. And I can choose a percentage. So if I choose 25% 4 times, I can put up to 4 CTAs. If I choose one at 100%, then I can do that as well. Okay, so that's just easily how we can add CTAs. I do advise you do add up to 4 call to actions, 4 offers, 4 different offers, or 4 the same offer 4 different ways, so that you can split test properly, so that when you let these campaigns loose, when you let them run forever, once you've got high converting campaigns, you can let them run forever, so that whenever they make a new blog post, you are sharing that link automatically, and you never have to do anything again. So get your conversion stuff right, and you can use the data and then analytics inside the analytics tool over here. So the accounts, I'm going to choose Facebook first, and I'm going to choose this one here, and I'm going to choose my timeline and click on add. Okay, what I'll do for the next one, I'm going to choose Twitter, click on this one, and click on add. Okay, so I've got 2 places so far where we're going to be sharing any new content that Noah publishes. Now I'll come down to Pinterest. Okay, and you have Pinterest in the upsells at the moment. You've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Okay, so I'm just going to choose some of these just for example purposes only. Okay, I'll set up to post into multiple boards. You can do the same thing with Facebook pages. You can do the same thing. You can put it into multiple Facebook pages, multiple Twitter accounts, up to 3 Twitter accounts, up to 3 Facebook accounts, etc. And here we can choose the domain. So you can see here I've got some soccer sites in here. And this one here, Marketing News Now, is the one I use for marketing stuff, so I'm going to put that in there. And also we can put in a retargeting pixel, which is really important, because we can build our retargeting audiences all on autopilot every time somebody clicks on a link. So all I need to do if I put in the pixel here is click on create the campaign, and that is it. Okay, very, very quick, very, very easy, very, very simple. Now I can do these really quickly without when I'm not talking. You know, I've got everything set up in advance anyway. I know what sites I'm going to be sharing. I know the call to actions I want to use. Sometimes I will create a video. Sometimes I will use the video from that particular site and put a different call to action, maybe to an affiliate link to one of my products, or to give something away to collect an email in exchange for a free gift. Okay, so it's very, very easy, very, very simple, and this takes traffic jacking to a new level, because typically what you would have to do before is create a campaign for every single post you want to share, and that gets really tedious and time consuming, and nobody can keep up with it, but everybody loves the concept. Okay, now we've created a way that you can do this and let your campaigns run forever. You set it up one time, come back in, tweak it, optimize it, get it converting very, very well, and let it run and go on to campaign number 2, campaign number 3, campaign number 4, campaign number 5, etc. Okay, so that's it for the demo video. I hope you can see the power of this system. It's very, very, very powerful, and you can have all that automation happening. Think about it, guys. 100% automated list building. Crazy, crazy stuff. And it's yours today for as little as $27. Grab it, guys. Don't miss out on this, because once the launch is over, the price is definitely going up. It will never be that price ever again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.